A very good morning, friends. I am Dr. Mandar Agashe, consultant pediatric orthopedic surgeon and hip preservation specialist at the SRCC Children's Hospital managed by the Narayana Health. Today I would like to speak to you about a very important and common condition which affects the children's hips, which is hip dysplasia or developmental hip dysplasia of the hip. What exactly is hip dysplasia? Well, to understand that, we have to know what is the hip joint. Hip joint is the most important weight bearing joint of the body, which is basically a ball and socket joint. So it's like a cup and a saucer, in which a ball and a saucer, in which the ball has to be absolutely well placed in that cup or the saucer. In hip dysplasia, what happens is that either the cup is not well formed, it is formed in the form of a very wide saucer, or in which the ball is not in that cup at all, it's lying somewhere else. Now this creates a very unstable situation, because of which the child in the future has a propensity to have a severe limp, to have a severe discrepancy in the limb lengths, that is difference in the limb lengths, and furthermore severe pain in the hip as well as secondary pain in the spine and the knees. Hip dysplasia is the commonest hip condition which requires surgical correction in childhood. Unfortunately, what has happened is that the time at which the hip dysplasia can be treated very easily with a conservative means, it is that time when it is missed. It can be treated very easily in the first 6 months of life with a simple strapping method which is known as Pavlik harness, in which case the hip joint is placed in the socket with the help of these simple velcro straps, and that is kept for a period of about 2 to 3 months, after which the hip joint becomes completely well formed inside the socket, and that leads to a very good outcome. Unfortunately, after about 6 months of age, this method is not possible. After 6 months, the treatment of this condition depends and becomes increasingly more and more complex as the age advances. In very early age, between say 6 months to about 18 months, a small surgery suffices, in which we release 1 or 2 of the tight muscles, see the hip joint under an instant X-ray in our operating room, and keep the hip joint in place and put a big plaster which is known as a hip spica cast. Unfortunately, in India there is a lot of neglected developmental dysplasia of the hip which we see, and we see patients who are presented to us at around 1.5 to 2 years of age. At this stage, thus this conservative means of treatment is not possible, at which time we require complex reconstructive procedures of the hip, which includes procedures of the femur bone, that is the bone which supports that ball, as well as the reconstructive procedures of the pelvis, which is nothing but the cup in which the ball is going to be placed. We at SRCC are experts in treating these hip conditions, especially those of older age, where the reconstruction of the hip is extremely difficult. With the help of these reconstructive procedures, most of these children live an extremely good life without any limp or with a very minimal limb length discrepancy. It is our hope that developmental dysplasia of the hip or the hip dysplasia is picked up very early, so that we can give the best of treatment at the SRCC Children's Hospital managed by Narayana Health. Thank you so much.